Hi, you are welcome to our YouTube channel. Now we are going to discuss about the truth about having sex during pregnancy. You are together with Dr. Gasabo Patrick, and remember to do subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you will see other video I put on my channel by notification immediately. Thank you very much. Normally pregnant women, most of them and their partners often wonder if it's safe to have sex during pregnancy. They're asking themselves if is it causing a miscarriage or it can be harm to an unborn baby, or are their sex position to avoid during pregnancy, and if they are best sex position for pregnant couple. Here we are going to talk those truth about sex during pregnancy. We are wondering, is it sex safe during pregnancy? What we know, the sex is natural, normal part of pregnancy. So to do sex is natural and normal to the pregnancy. If you are having a normal pregnancy, penetration and intercourse movement won't harm your baby. Know it. Who is protected by your abdomen and the uterus muscular wall. Your baby is also cushioned by the amniotic sac fluid. This is the reason why doing sex during pregnancy will not harm your baby. This is to mean that because your baby is protected by your abdomen and the uterus muscular wall, so your baby is also cushioned by the amniotic sac fluid. This is why doing sex during pregnancy is normal and will not harm your baby. So the contraction of orgasm aren't the same as labor contraction. This is also, you should know it. Still, as a general safety precaution, some doctors advise avoiding sex in the final week of pregnancy, believing that hormones in the semen called prostaglandin can stimulate contraction. So one exception may be for women who are overdue and want to induce labor. Some doctors believe that prostaglandin in semen actually induce labor in a full-term or post-term pregnancy, since the gel used to ripen the cervix and include the labor also contain prostaglandin. Those prostaglandin are hormone that you can find in the sperm. But other doctors think that this semen or labor connection is only a theory, and that having sex doesn't trigger labors. This is why having sex during pregnancy normally is normal. So you can ask yourself whether not to have sex during pregnancy. Normally you have to talk with your doctor, but whether it's safe to have sex while you're pregnant, they may advise you not to have sex if you have any of the following type of high-risk pregnancy. If you have one of the high-risk pregnancy, it is not advised to have sex while you are pregnant. Those pregnancies can be if you are at risk of miscarriage or have repeated history of miscarriage. If you are at risk of preterm labor means contraction before 47 weeks of pregnancy. If you are having vaginal bleeding, discharge or cramping without known cause. Don't have vaginal bleeding. This is, you can't have sex or you have vaginal bleeding. If your amniotic fluid is leaking out or has ruptured. If your membrane are ruptured or the amniotic fluid is leaked, you can't have sex, because once you have sex, the sperm for your husband will penetrate enter the uterus so that they can cause infection to your unborn baby. If your cervix has opened too early in the pregnancy, if you are very pregnant or cervix open early in the pregnancy, at that time it's not normal to have a pregnancy, to have a sex, because if you have a sex or if you open the cervix, the sperm will penetrate the uterus. If your placenta is too low in the uterus, those known as placenta previa, because most of the time if you have a placenta previa, most of the time they encourage the woman with placenta previa to have rest. You can stay in the hospital to avoid having sex. The sex is not allowed when you have a placenta previa, because it can aggravate it by penetration with the penis and aggravate the bleeding. This is why it's not allowed to have sex when you have a placenta previa. Even when you have a multiple pregnancy, like a twin, triplet, because even those are high risk pregnancies, to do sex is not good. So keep in mind that if they say no sex, that may include anything that involves orgasm or sexual arousal, not just intercourse. You have to discuss if to your clear to your doctor, so that you should know that is it normal to have a sex or not. This is why having sex during pregnancy is not allowed. So you have to avoid having sex during pregnancy because it can harm you or your baby. Remember it so that next time, if you are pregnant and you don't have high risk pregnancy that we have talked about above, there is no need to do sex. Thank you very much for watching our video. Remember to do subscribe to our YouTube channel so that we will see other video we will put on our channel. Thank you very much.